Oh, hello there. You must be here for the review. Do excuse me, let me put my fangs away for a moment. So welcome all to this review. I'm here reviewing A Christmas Carol from 2019. You know, that last Christmas before that whole COVID pandemic got out of proportion. Anyway, yes, I'm here to review the 2019 miniseries starring Guy Pearce as Ebenezer Scrooge, with Andy Serkis as the spirit of Christmas past, Tom Hardy's wife as the present, and Jason Flemyng as the future, not to forget Stephen Graham as Jacob Marley. So, this is a dark, more gothic, more horror sort of retelling of the classic Charles Dickens tale. So, as I've said, over the years, A Christmas Carol and the Nativity, one of the most popular, most rehashed, most redone Christmas tales of all time. And of course, for a long time, it was the Nativity that was the most popular retold Christmas tale. But I remember, a long time ago when Christmas Carol came out. Charles Dickens had many flops before that. Seemed to not reclaim the fame again after those few books, but when he started writing A Christmas Carol in the October of 1819, I believe. You see, I'm getting on a bit. My memory's always... Anyhow, yes. Charles Dickens had the book started writing in October, and even had a good vision of what things would look like and what they would be. And of course, after this story, a lot of people started to celebrate Christmas more. It wasn't really that much celebrated until then, until that, novella came out. And I remember when I read it, God, I never read anything so spooky yet Christmassy. Of course, I should tell you that the spirits of Christmas past, present, and future, or yet to come, are real. I'll have to explain it to you all sometime, who they are. But anyway, yes, let's just take this hat off, it's a little itchy. Anyhow, yes, so Charles Dickens, you could say, is the man who invented Christmas. Anyway, yes, A Christmas Carol. So, you know the premise already. Charles Dickens is A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge is a grumpy tight arse who pretty much loves his money more than anyone else. And he gets visited by Jacob Marley, warning him he would suffer the same fate of being stuck in chains for all eternity if he doesn't change his ways. Then he gets visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, future. You know the story. So I won't bore you anymore with that. So, like I said, this is a more darker take, and I gotta say, it is not child friendly. From the creators of the hit BBC show Peaky Blinders, this version has the same tone, but like I said, dark, cold, spooky, unsettling. And the things they show in that, the things they say, they even swear in it too. Even show some sexual abusive themes. Not on screen, but implied. Which I thought, wow, this really is a dark take on the tale. So I liked Guy Pearce playing Scrooge. He's an Australian actor, but he played... Well, I've seen many versions of Scrooge. His version was again a middle-aged man, and I have to say, I haven't seen a take like this. I think it's been the best take since the 2000 modern take with Ross Kemp. So anyway, yes, I love Guy Pearce's performance as Scrooge. And even at the end when he did change his ways, he was still an alienated, isolated man because, well, he just knew that he did a lot of damage, but he knew that he could still make amends for some people. I also enjoyed Stephen Graham playing Jacob Marley. He wasn't just in the one segment, he was in it throughout the miniseries, throughout the 3 episodes that we see. And of course, he again has to earn his rest by helping them change Scrooge. I also enjoyed Andy Serkis's performance playing the ghost of Christmas past. He was a very dark and, spooky version kind of like a Santa in it. He also took many different shapes and forms as well, shadowing Scrooge's past. At one point, he was played by one actor, then he was played by another. I actually liked the spin on that. I even liked the Spirit of Christmas Present, which wasn't the big, jolly man with a green robe. No, it was Scrooge's sister, his deceased sister, who was played by Tom Hardy's wife. I can't remember her name now. But still, she was good in this too, playing a spirit, reconnecting with Scrooge. But I do like the future segment, when we see the Spirit of Christmas Future, played by Jason Flemyng. Now, the look of him. I get now why he doesn't speak. I mean, I know why the spirit never speaks. He can't reveal the future, but the way they make sure he doesn't do that, the sewn mouth, it definitely has a dark horror take there with that third spirit. And I did love his performance. He didn't even say a single line, it was that good. And, of course, this had good visual effects in there too for a miniseries on the BBC that premiered from December 23rd to Christmas Eve. I binge-watched the whole thing on Christmas Day 2019 and I really loved it. It's just a take that I'd not really seen much before. I say the darkest I've seen before that was the 2000 made-for-TV film with Ross Kemp playing Eddie Scrooge. Modern take, as I've said already. But this one, it was set in Victorian times, and I even liked the young actor they got for Bob Cratchit and all the other characters we see in this. Yes, A Christmas Carol 2019, a very dark take as I've said already, but I still enjoy it. And if you're a horror lover and you love dark horror stuff like this, I'd say check it out. So I shall give this one a good 4.5 out of 5. It's enjoyable. I do feel that the first part did drag on a bit. It was about an hour, but then we then had 2 hours of him being visited by ghosts and stuff, and yeah, it's an alright take. Very decent, and as I say, I enjoyed it. So there you go. That's it for this festive review for Free From the Grave. I have been your host, Lark, and now I'm going to go and get some more blood for this cup. Nice warm blood. I'll be seeing you. Lovely blood. Happy holidays.